Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around. And we've got a wet and rainy raw day going outside today, so we're going to keep it indoors. I think we got the remnants of whatever the tropical storm it was just came through. But it's going to be raining for the next couple days, it looks like. But what I wanted to do tonight is actually do a little bit of number crunching with the new Zelos that I just got in. And took it out to the range and did some shooting with it the other day, and it is really shooting pretty good. I shot lighter pellets with it, and everybody's saying that it really kind of likes the heavier pellets as far as accuracy goes. I didn't think it did too bad. It was definitely minute of squirrel with the lighter pellets that I shot. But what we were going to do today is just run it across the chrony, get a shot string from full to empty or somewhere thereabouts, and maybe do a couple of trigger pulls with it too. It does have a really nice trigger, but I still got the tag on there. Everybody says leave it on there like mini pearl. So let's go ahead and we'll do the trigger pulls first, get that out of the way. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the 2-pound range right now. If it's heavier than that, it sure feels nice. But I haven't even dug in. Everybody says that it is adjustable, but I haven't dug in on how to adjust that at all. So for right now, I think it's really good. So let's get the old trusty Lyman trigger gauge out. Haven't had this out in a while. But let's go ahead. We'll just has a really nice adjustable trigger as far as up and down and side to side. Alright, I wasn't too far off. 1 pound, 10 ounces. Let's do 3 just to get an average. Alright, 1 pound, 5 ounces. That first one I might have pulled into it just a little bit after it broke, so yeah, and a 1 pound 7 ounce. I think I pulled into that first one, so we got an average of 1 pound 7.4 ounces. So I did have a full fill on it, and we're down a little bit now, just under the red. So we really didn't take too much off, but I have so I have 2 magazines here filled up with 20 Crossman Premier hollow points each, and we're going to go ahead and just shoot across the chronograph either till it runs out of air or we run out of pellets, and we'll take a look at how the shot string went. They claim this is up around 1,000 feet per second with lighter pellets. And I think that could use to be turned down a little bit, maybe brought down just a little bit. But let's go ahead and try not to shoot our chrony for one thing. An error for starters. That's not a good way to start. But that's 4 shots. There we go, 10:45. There we go. So that's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oop, another error. 10. 11. Oop, another error. 12. 13. Oh, gotta be right exactly across these sensors on this chrony. goodness. What was that, 15? Jeepers. I can't, I'll have to count them up at the end. We're back on it. So we're still consistent. So that is 17 shots on the chrony, and so then 3 shots. That's 20 shots total. We're down to about just a little over 2.5K from 3.5K. And we're staying pretty consistent though. I would kind of hope so with the regulator, but ooh, that one was a little low. Okay, so that's the end of the first mag. A lot of errors, but that's not the gun's fault. Really nice trigger though. So we are at 23 shots, 23 shots off the fill of air so far. It's tough to see if I'm pointed across the sensor good. There's a 1032. 1027. Well, yeah, we're still just below 2500. I want to kind of keep an eye on it and see when we fall off the reg here. 1008. So we are right at like 2100 on here and right at 2000 on the reg. So I bet we're getting close. So I am showing just above 2000 here and just dropping off at 2000 on the reg gauge. So 988, first shot below 1000. 978. $969. Looks like we're definitely dropping off here. 985. Error. So we're at. We'll finish this mag out anyway. See where we go. Definitely off the reg now. So 961. Another error. Oh, come on. 944, and I'm at, so it was about 1800 there and about 1600 there. And that's the last. So now, let me do this. I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to put a little more air in here, get me back up above the reg. And I want to shoot a couple of heavy pellets, like 21s out of it, and see where they're at. And then we will wrap this up. So stand by. Alrighty, I am back, and whew, breaking out a little, starting to leak a little bit here. I'm doing all this with my hand pump, and I didn't fill it all the way back up. I got it back up around 3K though, but just using my old hand pump here, keeping the triceps going. But so I actually broke out some JTS 2207s. We'll only do 4 or 5 shots with this, and depending on how many we actually get registered on the chronograph here. But if we get 3 or 4 good readings, see what we're getting. But these are 8 grains heavier than the, more than 8 grains heavier than the, so 905. So that's a really nice hunting speed right there for a nice heavy pellet. Oop, got an error on that one. $9.10. Probably should have started a new group, but that's okay. $9.07, very consistent too. $8.87. But that's a pretty good. It's a pretty good sampling right there for sure. And not sure why that last one dropped off so much, but it's a pretty good sampling right there. So anyway, I will. I'll post up what the averages were for between these two, down below here while I'm doing the editing. But even between having the two going, we got an average of 992 with a let's see, what do we have here? Standard deviation of 47. That's not great because of the big split between the two, but had like 26 to 26, 30 in them higher shots there. We had 32, 33 foot-pounds of energy with those Crossman Premier hollow points. That's some hunting energy right there, so that's pretty good. 33, almost 34 on that one shot there. 34 on some of the early ones. So, but anyway, there you go. That is some pretty good numbers. Really nice trigger. I really thought it was more around a 2-pounder, but 1.5 pounds is where it was at. 1 pound 7 ounces. So I was pretty close on my guess there. But there you go. Umarex Zelos, pretty good. We got. I mean, I would call that 40 usable shots, even though the last probably 7 or 8 were off the reg and starting to drop down a little bit, but we still had like 27, 28 foot-pounds of energy. That's still, if you needed to make them last couple shots and you didn't have a way to top it off, that would still be some good hunting energy for that. So, but anyway, hope you guys liked the video. As soon as the range stops, we'll get this guy out to the range with some of these heavier pellets, see how it does with them. Seems like that's going to be the key to get this thing kind of tamed down a little bit. I may tinker with the regulator and see if I can bring it down a little bit and get a little bit of little less FPS out of the lighter ones, and see if we can do a little bit better with the lighter ones. Everybody's saying the heavy ones are the key with this thing though. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.